Welcome to Dunham Field as we're getting set up for our game number 2 of the doubleheader. Dunham Tigers in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on Dunham Field. The Tigers are hosting another Tiger, East Feliciana Tigers. Chase Day is on the mound for Dunham and Foster DeGeneres behind the plate, in the first batter this afternoon for the East Feliciana Tigers is number 12, Ilwy. The Tigers of Dunham took the first game 13-0, a dominant pitching performance by Ben Marmond. 9 strikeouts in the game, only 3 hits for East Feliciana. The Dunham Tigers just took care of business in the first game. So here we are getting set up for game number 2 of our doubleheader this afternoon on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. And Chase Day on the mound. And here's the first pitch of the ball game.
6'2".
Throws it for a strike.
205-pound Chase Day.
Chase is he's got a deceptive curveball, throws hard. There's a high fastball for a strike, strike 2.
He's arguably the best athlete we got on campus.
No balls, 2 strikes, outside and high. So the Tigers did their job and took care of business in the first game. Dominant victory, 13-0. Let's see if East Feliciana can reset a little bit. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Off to a good start is Chase Day. The lineup on defensively now for the Tigers. Miles Mayhew at third, Alec Dewey at short. Ben Marmond goes to second base after pitching in the first inning, and Nick Brooks at first base. Here's Matthews, fly ball left field. Josh Ellis camps out underneath, and he makes the catch easily for out number 2. Matthews is not happy with that. Stomps on first base. Here comes Taylor. Actually, this looks like number 16. We're in a different jersey, Taylor. Yeah, 16, Taylor.
Oh, I wrote down the numbers from the substitutes.
From the substitute nice curveball, strike 1. That's that curveball, that deceptive curveball. Starts off right at your left shoulder for a right-handed batter and curves in for a strike on the inside corner. So it's no balls, 1 strike for Taylor. Fastball low. In the outfield for the Dunham Tigers, senior Josh Ellis in left, John Austin Volland in center field, and Andrew Wilkinson in right field. 1-1. There's a strike.
Good pitch there.
That's a good pitch down at the knees.
Outside corner.
Outside corner. In the broadcast booth this afternoon with color analyst Aaron Brooks and director Andrew Alexander, not Wilkinson, Andrew Alexander, who's our director and sets things up for us and gets things going. Kelsey Day and George Vollen working the tunes and the scores. So we got a whole cadre of people up here now, so we got it covered up here, y'all.
Cadre, is that Cajun?
Cadre. I guess I should say I'm David Day, and Chase Day's on the mound, no relation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball right over our heads, back out of play. Thanks for joining us on the Dunham Sports Network. We're glad that you've decided to join us. Still time to make it to the ball game, though, if you're in Baton Rouge and just want to enjoy a nice day at the ballpark. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Chase Day strikes him out, and the Tigers are off to another good start, another dominant pitching performance in the first inning. So there you go. Chase Day is working and hitting the strike zone, and
that was a good stretch by Chase.
Good stretch. It really was.
Our batting order will be Vollen, Dewey, DeGeneres, Day, Mayhew, Marmon, Ellis, Brooks, and Wilkerson. Pretty much the same lineup that utilized for the past 10, 15 games.
And pitching now for the East Feliciana Tigers, number 4, Matthews. Still waiting on a catcher to come and catch him and warm him up. But like I said, great day at the ballpark. Still time to make it out here. We've got burgers going. Got lots happening in the concession stand, all kinds of snacks and beverages. Perfect day for baseball. Slight breeze blowing right to left from right field into left field. I don't know, probably 5, 10 miles an hour, 10, 12 miles an hour. Nice breeze. This is a difficult time of day, as we've mentioned before, for the outfield and the pitcher too, because that sun gets low in the sky. It kind of messes with your vision out there in the outfield. But Dunham Tigers are used to it, so shouldn't be too much of a factor for Dunham. Today's we mentioned last game we interviewed Headmaster Steve Eagleton. It's a junior ring ceremony day where the junior class of Dunham took a field trip as an entire class. A lot of those juniors are here at the ballpark today and dressed out in uniform, so they're baseball players. And one of those is John Austin Volland, who will be the leadoff batter for the Tigers.
Got a bunch of them over in student section, too.
Got a bunch of them, that's right, in Truck Alley over there along the first base or right field line. They back up their trucks, they pop an umbrella up, and they go for it. They just sit out there and make noise, cheer on the Tigers.
Leading off for the Dunham Tigers in the first inning, number 8, center fielder John Austin Volland.
One thing I've not seen over there in Truck Alley yet is the smoke from barbecue grills and tailgating. But you're right, it used to be all guys. Now it's proliferated with both genders. So John Austin Volland, how did he do last game? What was his? He was 2 for 4 last game.
He was 1 for 2.
1 for 2. Okay, that's right. Short game. We won it in 5 innings there.
He had 2 walks. Got beaned and got walked.
That's right. He took one in the tuchus. There's ball 1 for Volland.
Ball was high. Got to be patient.
There's a good curveball in for a strike. So it's 1-1. Matthews working on the mound for East Feliciana. Bottom of the first inning. Ball way outside. As the right fielder backs up another 15, 20 feet from where he started. I think maybe he just realized there's a called strike inside. Looked like a curveball again.
This boy's throwing some curves here.
Yeah.
That one started inside and curved to the inside corner.
That looked like a little bit of a Chase Day style curve.
Yep.
2-2. There's a curveball way up.
If he kept his head up, he could have got on base.
Yeah. Hit that wide helmet. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count for the first batter at the bottom of the first inning. John Austin Volland. There's a curveball up. Puts Volland on base, which is going to bring up shortstop Alec Dewey.
Your batter, number 4, shortstop Alec Dewey.
Pretty good crowd out here at the baseball field today. We got a lot of families. A lot of kids have come in after school. Come over to the ballpark to watch their Tigers play. Moved to first. Not in time.
Had a really big lead.
First baseman was not quite in a position there. He might have been able to make that tag, but
now he's in position.
Now he's in position. There's a big lead.
That may have been a bog too.
Well, last game we were saying that there's just and the runner's going, and catcher missed the ball, put a glove on it, knocked it down, but wasn't able to grab it, so a stolen base for John Austin Volland. Runner in scoring position. These guys meaning the Dunham Tigers, could really use another dominant victory right here. As we head in, throw down to second, ball gets past the second baseman. Volland's going to go to third. He's going to round it, and Thibodeau waves him in. Here comes the throw. Not in time, and John Austin Volland will score the first run of the ball game on an overthrown ball to second base. Volland's got speed, so a mistake, he's going to make you pay for it. Joey Thibodeau waved him on as soon as the center fielder just didn't grab the ball, and that cost him a run.
Got to get it to the infield.
There's a called strike for Alec Dewey. 2 balls, 1 strike. And 1 run in.
Already yet. He likes the curveball.
And he's a curveball thrower. 3 balls, 1 strike. That one is a little bit low. He walked him. That one was up. So another base runner for the Tigers, which brings up Foster DeGeneres.
Now batting number 10, Foster DeGeneres.
Here's DeGeneres with a runner on first base in Alec Dewey. Way up there.
That was a little bit on the fastball.
I think was that a fastball or a curveball that just didn't curve? I don't know. It looked. I couldn't
think that
quite.
was just a high fastball.
I think it was too. I didn't see the hand motion of a curve. Big lead by Alec Dewey. There's a chopper. It looks like a fly ball to right field. Right fielder looks like he's underneath. And Dewey has to get back to first, so there's 1 down. Which brings up the pitcher, Chase Day.
Now batting the pitcher, number 20, Chase Day.
I bet you DeGeneres wants to have that one back. He just didn't get all of it. It's cut up underneath it, so. Dewey once again takes a big lead at first base. Matthews checks him. Going to throw from the stretch to Chase Day. There's a called strike.
Chase is the only one all day that's gotten strikes low outside corner.
That's true. He got a couple of good pitches thrown at him first game. There's a wicked curveball low into the dirt. Snap throw to first, not in time. Marty Maley is running for Attorney General next year. His son plays on the JV team out here at Dunham. Thank you to Marty Maley for your support of Dunham Athletics. We appreciate you being a field sponsor for us. Moved to first, not in time.
First baseman had a good scoop there on low throw. Blocked it up.
Blocked it up, kept it from going into extra another base there. 1 ball, 1 strike on Chase Day. Runner going. The throw. And it gets away from the second baseman or the shortstop, and Dewey's going to take third, and they're going to wave him home. Once again, here comes a throw from center field, and it's cut by the pitcher. Dewey scores. Alec Dewey scores from second, really from first base.
It didn't look like there's a lot of dirt on that plate.
I'll tell you what, if they could just stop the ball at second base, it would do a lot of good for the East Feliciana team. But the Tigers take advantage of errors here in the first inning and go up 2-0 just like that. So 2 balls, 1 strike on Chase Day. That's a curved ball outside that gets away from the catcher. 3-1.
Chase Day up there. He got a triple last time at bat in the right center gap that was really good. Chase gets beamed again.
And that one hit him. He got grazed on the left side. And what is the home plate umpire doing here?
Making sure there's no ability for the
The
batter to go meet
approach
the pitcher.
yeah, he just jumped right out in front of him. You know, I've seen that before, but it didn't register with me that's what they're doing.
Now batting number 30, third baseman, Miles Mayhew.
It never actually registered with me that's what he's doing. He's trying to get in between the batter and the pitcher to prevent any kind of eye contact or any kind of a potential.
You know, after you get beamed, they start talking about your mama.
Yeah, that's it. We don't want any of that. Ball high to Miles Mayhew.
Talking about your mama.
Is that Reed May running for Chase Day?
That is Reed May running for Chase Day.
At first base.
Come on, Miles Mayhew, get this new bat a hit.
It's a pop-up. It's right up. It looks like the pitcher's underneath it, and he makes the out. Reed May stays at first. So 2 down now for the Tigers. Still have a base runner at first.
Your batter, second baseman, number 1, Ben Marmon.
So has Ben Marmon changed his walk-up music? I thought he had something different. I don't know. Moved to first. Not in time.
Marmon had 2 hits last game, as did Josh Ellis in a home run.
Yeah, Josh Ellis hit just a laser shot to left field. Ball gets away from the catcher. Reed May will take second base and round it. So now a runner in scoring position with 2 down. And Marmond still has yet to see, well, he saw that one pitch, which is a ball. So he's going to try to step in and increase his average. Fastball in the dirt. May's going to advance to third. He's going to round it. Catcher didn't seem like he was in a real hurry to grab that ball.
That looks like a catcher that's already caught one game.
Doubleheaders are tough, especially for the for these skill positions like catcher, when you've got so much pressure on your knees and your back. It'd be nice to have a couple of catchers on your staff, wouldn't it?
Yep.
2 balls, no strikes.
We're doing the same with
Ben
Foster,
Marmond.
though.
Yeah. DeGeneres has been a stalwart behind home plate second half of this season so far. And there's a called strike on Marmond.
That's a good curveball.
Yeah, it is. That's a good curveball.
It's a quality pitch there.
Reed May takes his lead at third base. Curveball outside. I think 3/4 of his pitches are curveballs.
Yep. 3-1 here. Fastball there. Got behind in the count, so he had to bring home with the fastball. Full count.
So Marmon fills it up. 2 down, runner at third. He's got to get on base safely and hopefully score this run. At the very least, walk. Josh Ellis on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. Nope, steps off the mound. Matthews just going to take his time a little bit.
Full count, 2 outs here.
Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, he walked him. So runners on the corners now, which brings up senior number 7, Josh Ellis.
Your batter, number 7, senior Josh Ellis.
Big lead at first, nobody holding him on. And the balk is called. The runners will advance and the run will score. Reed May will advance to home and increase the Tiger lead to 3-0. And Ben Marmond will go to second base. So Josh Ellis, swing, foul. I didn't see what he did, but he obviously did not make a legal move.
I didn't see it either. He must have flinched. We do have instant replay.
We do, but we obviously don't have anybody that can read that instant replay because I ain't him. Ball high. You'd probably be able to tell what it is, Aaron.
Josh Ellis up here. Josh last game had a home run and a double.
It'd be nice to be able to hit another one today. Here's the runner going. Ben Marmond out by a mile at third. He was going on the pitch. I don't know what happened. He's got a couple of words there with Coach Tibb, but dives in head first, not in time, so the tag is made and retires the side. So the Tigers get 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning to go up 3-0.
On no hits.
On no hits. Kind of sounds a little similar, but
You have them?
First game of the doubleheader, the Tigers went ahead 6-0 in the first inning. So 3-0 now. Chase Day comes back to take the mound. And gives us an opportunity now to tell you a little bit about the silver sponsors for Dunham Sports Network. Chick-fil-A. They didn't invent the chicken, just the chicken sandwich. So if you're hungry for a chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A is the place to be. We appreciate their support as a silver sponsor. Coleman Partners Architects for the new water campus in Baton Rouge. They just got the contract for designing the new water campus downtown near the foot of the bridge. So that's an exciting venture for Coleman Partners. We appreciate their support, too. Peters Wealth Advisors, great supporters of Dunham Athletics as well. And Keith Cox, agent with Stern Agee. Keith Cox is actually in the house. We might get him up to say a word or two, interview him very briefly. And we appreciate Keith Cox's support for Dunham. State Farm, Bill Barkus. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. How about that? Hey, what do you know? You challenged me to do that, so I did it. So there's the State Farm jingle. And Kelsey, my daughter, who is quite the singer, probably says that I was flat on that, but that's okay because this is webcasting. So we appreciate our State Farm agents who are friends. Bill Barkus, a silver sponsor, State Farm. He's had a couple of boys come through the Dunham program here. We appreciate him very much, his support. He was one of the original people out here working on this baseball field who invested his personal time and money to make this field what it is today. It's the first pitch of the inning here. Top of the second inning, Chase Day goes to work.
That was a pretty good pitch. It must have been low. That was a ball.
That was a ball low. I'm assuming it was low. There's a swing and a miss and a fall down for strike two. I think the batter slipped. What's the batter's name?
Walker. That was a fastball in the outside corner. He couldn't quite get there.
Couldn't reach it, but he knew it was a strike. Takes his time getting back into the batter's box. Chase Day goes to work quickly. Chopper to third base. Miles Mayhew with a throw. And can't quite make the throw or the catch. Nick Brooks stretches and reaches for it, but it's way offline. Andrew Wilkinson there to back it up, so the runner will be safe at first.
Your batter, number 10, shortstop, Young.
So an errant throw. And here comes Young. So a base runner now for East Ascension Tigers. We're in the top of the second inning. As the shadow begins to creep across the infield now. Makes it a little bit harder. Shows bunt, pulls back for a ball. Runner's not going. Infield converges, though. Nick Brooks at first base holding the runner on. Chase Day working from the mound. Ben Marmont at second. Alec Dewey at short. Shows bunt. Pulls out. Ball two. Three runs in the first for the Tigers. Showing bunt again, this time for a strike. So at the top of the second, nobody out. Got a base runner on. Shows bunt again.
Strike two.
Foul tip, strike two. Umpire has a little warning for the dugout for East Feliciana. I think I heard him say no banging the bats.
Correct. No, that's technically an artificial noise maker, and you're not allowed to do that.
So the dugout quieted a little bit by field umpire. McClure, did you say his name is?
Yes.
And there's a swing and a miss, but the ball is missed. DeGeneres is going to have to make the throw, and he doesn't. He eats it. Runner advances to second.
The batter's out.
The batter's out because the base was occupied at the time. And so he did not have to make that throw.
The first baseman, number 6, Taylor.
But the runner does get credit for the steal to second base. Or I guess, would that be a steal or would that just be a pass ball advancement?
Pass ball.
Okay. So he advances to second on a pass ball. See, you're here for a reason. not just your good looks.
Somebody's
actually,
got to impart
somebody's
some knowledge to you.
That's right. Somebody's got to.
The general public knows.
That's right. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You buy the beer.
That's right.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know, on doubleheaders, you got to do something fun. Here's Young, the batter, and a balk is called. So the runner's going to advance all the way to third base now on a balk.
He did a double set. He had the ball in his glove and then took it out.
Okay. I was thinking it was something with his hands.
Strike.
There's
Good
a strike
pitch there.
on the outside corner, another good downhill pitch. So one down, runner at third base. Young just needs to try to put the ball into play. Might score a run here. Here's Chase Day, delivers strike 2.
That was a good pitch. That's 2 back-to-back good pitches after the ball call.
Yeah. Shows a lot of competitiveness and character to come back after a balk and throw 2 strikes. Runner at third, threatens. Day goes to third. The tag is applied in time. The out is made. Nice job by Chase Day and Miles Mayhew. Good communication. Great throw to third. And the runner is out. So 2 down now, which eliminates the possibility of that run scoring, obviously, because he's out. And another out on the base pass made early in the ball game by the Dunham Tigers.
A little bit up.
There's a ball high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Dunham Tigers have been effective at getting people out when they get on base early in the ball games. Last ball game just like this one. Ball high.
You're going to have to make an adjustment here and get the ball down.
Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes for Chase Day against the batter Young. Payoff pitch. It's high. Ball 4, base runner at first.
You either got to bend your back or shorten your stride in order to get the ball down. Your batter, number 13, left fielder, Smith.
So here's Smith, runner at first. The ball's inside, came real close to grazing his jersey.
That ball was thrown hard.
Inside it was. That was a laser beam. So now your wind is blowing directly from right field to left field, and it's blowing pretty hard, 10, 15 miles an hour. Swing and a miss, good pitch. Foul ball out of play.
I didn't hear a car there.
I didn't hear. It must have been a soft landing in the tree out over there to our right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Run at first going. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to retire the side. Nice pitch by Chase Day to get out of trouble. So an out made, an out given at third base pretty much. Nice play by Chase Day and Miles Mayhew to tag the runner as he got his lead at third base, rather. So the Tigers are out of trouble, and it's 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Tigers come up to bat, and we'll see what they can do here as we get closer to the third inning. Bottom of the second inning now, Tigers are going to come in and hit. So we'll pause for a word from our sponsors. We'll be back right after this on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
Number 7,
Back live on the Dunham Sports Network here. We're at the bottom of the second inning. The Dunham Tigers lead 3-0 against the East Feliciana Tigers. Josh Ellis, senior, steps up to the plate to see what kind of damage he can do to continue this Tiger run. Won the first game 13-0. We're into the second game of a doubleheader now. Tigers in command now 3-0. So bottom of the second inning, Josh Ellis. Ball outside. Throw back to the pitcher. Doesn't look real sharp right now, but we'll see what they can do to rally their troops.
Josh hit a line shot home run last game. That ball was still accelerating as it left the park.
It was a laser beam shot into left field. It didn't take hardly any time at all to get out. It was just hit on the screws. 1 ball, no strikes to Josh Ellis. Flower is the pitcher. No, that's not right. Matthews is the pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ball's coming out of the shade now. It's that time of year.
What you want to bet this is going to be a curveball?
Inside fastball. Pay
Inside
your dollar.
fastball. I got to pay
your
up.
dollar.
I got to pay up. He's been throwing a lot of curveballs, so the odds were with me, but I got beat on that one. So now 3-0. All right, I'll wager you this. Swing away or take?
Take.
Yeah, that's what I say, take. Matthews with the pitch. He was taken. So strike 1.
That was a courtesy strike because that ball was
It was up. It was, yeah. You see Ellis lift his leg and kind of do a pretend gaff at it. 3-1 to Ellis. Ground ball, third base, gloved. Here's the throw. Ellis is fast. The catch is not made. It gets by the first baseman. Tipped the top of his glove, and Ellis is safe at first base. Which brings up first baseman number 6, Nick Brooks.
Your batter, number 6, first baseman, Nick Brooks.
So
Nick's kind of fallen in love with the axe bat. He got that from John Austin Ball.
Oh, did he really?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they talking. Big lead, Ellis at first.
He's got to where he hadn't rolled over a ball. Now I've just jinxed him since he gone to the axe
Yeah,
bat.
don't say anything. But you can do that when you're actually webcasting. You can say whatever without jinxing. Pitch is made. It's a ball. Ellis jumps back to first base. Definitely has Matthews' attention.
Okay, we're stealing here.
Going. Ball high. Here's the throwdown. Not in time. Stolen base for Josh Ellis. So Nick Brooks has a runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And Brooks has a chance to deliver with a base hit here because Ellis will score. Most likely will score on a base hit. 2-0.
Nick will hit it up the middle. He'll get a hit here.
Ball inside.
Let's see if Thibodeau lets him swing 3-0. Nope, he's not.
I see nothing from
I mean,
Thibodeau.
It takes a signal to say you can swing.
Ball outside. Walked him. So Nick Brooks takes first base. And in our studio today, can I borrow your microphone again, please, sir? Thank you. Aaron Brooks is going to sacrifice his microphone, and I'm going to hand it over to one of our silver sponsors on the Dunham Sports Network. This is Keith Cox, an agent with Stern AG. Keith, we appreciate you being with us this afternoon. Thank you for your support of Dunham Athletics. What do you think of this ballpark that you helped build?
Oh, it's a beautiful facility. I've been all over the state, and there's not many more high school facilities any nicer than Dunham Park.
I'll tell you, it's a great place to come and watch a baseball game, grab a hamburger, talk to some friends, and just enjoy this kind of weather. You don't get this kind of weather in Baton Rouge very often, so you really have to enjoy it. So, Keith, you've been around Dunham for how long now?
This will be about my 17th year, I think.
17th year around the Dunham School. And William, your oldest, played out here, played baseball out here, and he's gone on to bigger and better things even, right?
Yeah, he's at Louisiana College playing baseball there and enjoying the experience and getting to travel all over the South and playing on those road trips as well.
Well, that's a lot of fun. And what the experiences he's had here, I think, as a player probably have fueled his experience for when he got to Louisiana College. I know he's been somewhat of an idol for some of the players here. When he comes back home and he comes to a ball game, they kind of crowd around him a little bit to just talk to him and see what it's like at the next level. You know, it's a lot of fun to watch that. So.
Well, that's the Dunham family, and you know, there were kids that were ahead of William that took an interest in him, and you know, he grew up that way and was taught that that's the way it should be. So he enjoys hanging out with these guys and spending time with them. And I know he spent some time with Alec Dewey not long ago, along with older brother Kyle Dewey.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had a good time. So you know, it's one big family here at Dunham, and we love it.
Yeah, that's really a hallmark of the Dunham School. As Andrew Wilkinson steps in, one of the 4 seniors on this team, left-handed batter, and Josh Ellis, another senior at second base. Nick Brooks walked, so he's on first base, and there's nobody out. And Andrew Wilkinson will give it a go here. Move to second base. The throw's not made, though. So, Keith, tell us a little bit about Stern Agee and what you guys do at Stern Agee.
Well, Stern Agee is a regional brokerage firm headquartered in Birmingham. Pass ball there, runners advance.
And by the way, just to let the viewers know, Keith Cox is an experienced broadcaster and commentator. So I'm just going to let you go ahead and do that as you talk. That'd be great. Thank you.
Well, didn't do internet. Have done a little radio, but did a whole lot of public announcing, of course, for years. And just got my contract re-upped today with Coach Neil Weiner as the voice of the football Tigers.
Very good, very good. Voice of the Dunham football Tigers.
I serve at the pleasure of the head coach and had a conversation with him today, and he asked me to stay on. So
excellent.
Look forward to next football season.
Good. Another pass ball. Here comes Ellis. He's going to come in standing up for the run. So another run scores for Dunham. Nick Brooks advances to third. So you were talking about Stern Agee.
Yeah, I've been in existence since 1901, and a broker-dealer to an investment guy like me is kind of like a wholesaler to a service station or a convenience store. They put the products on the shelf, so to speak, the mutual funds. They facilitate the buying and selling of stocks and bonds. Foul ball back over us, hit the roof.
Right over the top of our heads here.
Doesn't happen to hit the roof too often.
Not often. 2 balls, 1 strike for Andrew Wilkinson.
So they do a good job of that, and they handle the compliance and regulatory issues and be sure that we're doing everything that we're supposed to as per the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Well, it's an exciting business to be in with the markets, you know, always doing what they're doing, and you've got to keep your thumb on the pulse, which you do, and advising your clients and keeping people protecting their assets and helping them grow. So
correct, and I'm really a retirement planner, financial planner, certified financial planner, and so we spend a lot of time helping people make good decisions in their businesses as well as their personal finances, and in addition to the investment side. And, of course, now it's tax season. We don't do any tax return prep, but we do a whole lot of reviews of people's returns once they complete them to be sure that they're taking full advantage of everything that they can.
Right. Well, I'm sure it is a busy season for a lot of the people in the financial world right now. April the 10th. Scary, busy time for a lot of folks, and I'm sure that as Andrew Wilkinson takes his base on a walk, runners on the corners now, I'm sure it's a scary time for a lot of folks, and people like you are there to help them out. We appreciate not only what you do in the community for financial advisor and retirement planning, but as a parent of Dunham students, as well as a supporter of Dunham Athletics. We appreciate you. We appreciate Stern Agee and all that you have been over the years for the Dunham School and Dunham Athletics. Keith, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dave. Happy to be a part of the family and continuing to support Dunham Athletics in any way that I can.
Well, we appreciate you very much. Thanks for joining us today. As Andrew Wilkinson advances on a pass ball, John Austin Volland takes the pitch. So we're in pretty good shape right now with runners in scoring position. Nobody out, and John Austin Volland steps up to the plate, and he's got 1 ball, no strikes. Thanks again to Keith Cox and Stern Agee, a silver sponsor and a big supporter of Dunham Sports Network. There's John Austin takes for strike 1, so it's 1-1 now. Couldn't have a finer evening for baseball. It really makes me want to go to a barbecue, too. Makes me want to eat barbecue. Are they still cooking burgers over there? Who knows? probably will fire it up if we get him out there. 1 ball, 1 strike, and John Austin is hit in the shoulders. That's his second time today. He was hit by a pitch in the first game, so the bases will be loaded. John Austin Vollen takes first base. And here's Alec Dewey stepping in. Still nobody out, bases loaded. Tigers up 4, Dunham Tigers up 4-0. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And we've had a pitching change while we were interviewing Keith Cox earlier, a pitching change. Number 10, the pitcher Young, is in the game now. And he's already hit a batter and walked one, so there's a foul, swing and a foul for strike 1. So he's trying to, Young is still trying to find his, get his feet underneath him. Chase Day working as the pitcher for Dunham. We're in the bottom of the second here, and Day's done his job, shut down the East Feliciana Tigers. So bases loaded, nobody out. A base hit could do big things here. Ball inside, gets past the catcher, but bounces right back to him. These runners were going, but that ball took a fortuitous bounce for the catcher. And Nick Brooks at third reversed his field quickly to get back because he would have been dead to rights because that ball landed right back into the catcher's glove, as you can see. Andrew Wilkinson just too fast to make a throw to third. There it is, bounced right back into his glove. And Wilkinson was more than halfway to third base and got back. This shows you his speed. 2 balls, 2 strikes now for Alec Dewey. Nobody out. A lot of red jerseys out on the field right now. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, called strike 3. That was a beautiful pitch. Nice curveball. That was a hard pitch to see, let alone hit. So Alec Dewey goes down looking for out number 1. Here's Foster DeGeneres. He's got a home run on the day in the first game, hit a towering shot into left field. Foster is good at making contact with the baseball. There's a strike on the outside corner. Young, the pitcher for East Feliciana. Andrew Wilkinson at second takes a big lead. Curve ball outside and high. Nick Brooks on third base. Andrew Wilkinson on second. John Austin Vollen at first base. Here's the pitch. DeGeneres takes for a ball. 2-1 is the count. So East Feliciana is staying in trouble. They were in trouble most of the game last time, and they're still in trouble now. 4-0. Tigers in the lead. Ball inside, gets past the catcher. The play at the plate, not in time. Nick Brooks slides in safe. The ball gets way past the catcher to the pitcher's mound, and here comes Andrew Wilkinson in to score. So 2 runs will score on that pass ball and an error by the catcher. Catcher tried to flip the ball to the pitcher. I don't think the pitcher even saw the ball being flipped. So 2 runs score on the play. It's 6-0. Tigers in the lead, and DeGeneres still at bat. Here comes the replay. You can see Brooks score. The ball gets past the pitcher, and here comes Wilkinson from second base. He scores. That's got to be a demoralizing feeling for a pitcher, especially one who's come in replacement in relief. So the count is 3-1 against Foster DeGeneres, and you have John Austin Vollen standing on third base with only 1 down. And he walks him. So 1 down, runners on the corners, which brings up number 20, cleanup hitter Chase Day. Here comes Bond Rodriguez to run for the catcher, Foster DeGeneres. Rodriguez is fast. John Austin Vollen is fast. Chase Day is fast. 1 down. So the weapons are on display here for the Dunham Tigers. Let's see if they can put them to use. 6-0. Bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Ball low. The steal is made. Bond Rodriguez takes second base. Young is the pitcher. He's got a good curveball. He's thrown a couple of good strikes. He's also hit a batter and walked one. And that ball gets by. And he's had John Austin Vaughn is thrown out at the plate. The ball actually got, I thought it hit Chase Day, but it didn't. Chase Day avoided the ball, and it got past him, but the ball bounced against the backstop and came back in, and the tag was applied by the catcher, so Volland is out at the plate. But Bond Rodriguez moves from second to third. You got 2 down now, and Chase Day, 2 balls, no strikes. And I would think that Coach Tibb would have preferred for Chase Day to go ahead and get hit by that pitch. But a pass ball usually is going to score a run, especially with John Austin Volland at third. Swing and a miss, a big swing and a miss. I felt that one all the way here. So 2 down. You can just kind of read the body language here from some of these East Feliciana players. They just they seem a little dejected. There's a pop-up, sky high, way up there. The pitcher looks like he's underneath it, and he is to make the 3rd out of the inning. So Chase Day pops up to the pitcher for the 3rd out of the inning. Bond Rodriguez will not score, but the damage has been done there too. Another 3 runs scored, so it's 6-0 after 2 full innings. The Tigers comfortably in the lead now, and against these East Feliciana Tigers. So Tiger on Tiger, and right now Dunham is in command. So we'll be right back after these messages on the Dunham Sports Network.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life. At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from the Grand Slam hitter to grandparents. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
The names you know and voices you trust, only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter, information you can count on, live, local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM, WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
And we're back live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Dunham Field varsity action. The Tigers on the Tigers. Dunham taking on East Feliciana. And the first pitch on the top of the 3rd inning, foul, strike 1. The batter is Flower for the Feliciana Tigers. 6-0. Dunham in the lead. Won the first one, 13-0. So as of yet, Feliciana is yet to score all day long today. Chase Day on the mound. Swing and a miss at an outside pitch. Foster DeGeneres does a great job to keep that ball in front of him. But Flowers still swings at that outside pitch. So it's no balls, 2 strikes for Flowers. Curveball, strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Chase Day. Does not get any better than that. Great pitch.
Beautiful.
So how many strikeouts does Chase Day have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts on the day so far.
He's just tuning up for the Redemptor's Wolves and Episcopal Knights.
That's right. Some of the big games coming up for the Dunham Tigers, Redemptor's Wolves and Episcopal Knights, big district games.
Right now, Chase is just rearing back and letting it go. He's not guiding it much.
This is Wright at bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wright.
Your batter, number 1, right fielder, Wright. Did you see the wheels of Nick Brooks there?
I saw it scored a run. I mean, he was blazing fast. 1 ball, 2 strikes on right. Chase Day in the windup hides behind the glove here.
I've got the padding.
And here we go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and a little bit low. Yeah, Nick Brooks got the wheels.
Yep.
Got the wheels. 2-2.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another good pitch. That's 6 Ks for Chase Day.
Back to the top of the lineup. Number 12, center fielder Elwee.
Center fielder Elwee. We don't have first names, so we'll just use the last names. Here's Elwee. 2 down.
See right there, Chase is just rearing back throwing now.
Ball outside. And there's a swing and a miss again. Chase Day's making it look easy. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And 2 down. Nobody on base. Here's a 1-2 pitch.
He won't return my phone call.
Outside high.
And he's
So the Tigers in command, comfortably in the lead, and they look comfortable from on the mound. There's a chopper over Chase Day's head. Alec Dewey, shortstop, can't make the grab. That's going to be. You score that as infield base hit.
no doubt about it.
So there's a hit, and boy, that's just an awkward play. Bounces right over Chase Day's head. Alec Dewey can't quite come up with the ball to make the play for a base hit. And so with 2 outs, we got a runner on base.
Your batter is now number 4, pitcher Matthews. I don't know. He's not the pitcher anymore, though. They've changed pitchers, haven't they?
Yeah, I think they did change pitchers. Swing and a miss, and here's the throw down to second base, and he got him. Great throw by Foster DeGeneres.
Foster DeGeneres.
And that is Ben Marmond?
Yes.
I can't quite tell. Ben Marmond at second base comes up a little gimpy, but the ball landed in his glove, and the runner just slid right into him. And so the play is made for the 3rd out. Nice job by Foster DeGeneres. Great throw down to second base. Yeah, the pitcher is now Young for Feliciana Tigers. And so we go to the top of the bottom of 3. And the Tigers still up 6-0. The Feliciana Tigers just don't seem like they're able to get anything going against Tiger pitching today. Tiger pitching has been on fire and on target. So that's what it takes. You got to throw strikes. You got to hit the ball. The Tigers have done a lot of strike throwing today and done a good bit of hitting as well. So let's see what they can do. Miles Mayhew due up first for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning.
He was 0 for 1, got walked and hit by a pitch and flew out to the left fielder the first game. Flew out to the pitcher the first time this game.
This at bat, yeah, this game rather. So Miles is due. Usually a pretty good hitter, likes to pull the ball and hits it usually hard right at third base or somewhere thereabouts. Pretty dependable hitter, has a good glove at third. Really started to own that position at third base. I want to talk about some of our sponsors here. We really appreciate our platinum level sponsors on the Dunham Sports Network. Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, and Garrity Broadcasting. Thank you to those guys for all that you do to help Dunham Sports and being a friend and a partner to the Dunham Sports Network.
Leading off for the Dunham Tigers in the 3rd inning, the first batter, number 30, third baseman Miles Mayhew.
One of our field sponsors, Red Stick Sports. They provide a lot of equipment for the Dunham team and a lot of help during the season and off-season for the Dunham Sports Network and for the Dunham baseball team. So one of our field sponsors, Red Stick Sports, for all things sports. Check out Red Stick over on Essen Lane in Baton Rouge. They've opened, I think, a location in Ascension Parish as well. So
Prairieville.
It is in Prairieville, okay.
Across the street from Frank's Restaurant.
Across from Frank's. That's a great location. Red Stick Sports. Miles Mayhew, Fly ball to right field is going to drop in for a base hit just over the second baseman's head. So there's Mayhew on base with a base hit. Just didn't get all of that one, but got enough of it to drive it into the outfield.
He placed it well.
He just put it right where it needed to be.
Now batting, number 1, second baseman, Ben Marmon.
Ben Marmon had a fabulous game pitching the first game. 9 strikeouts, a 3-hitter. And now he's up to bat here, nobody out. Dunham Tigers up 6-0. Mayhew at first base. There's the pitch. And a strike. Got a little piece of it. So it's a foul ball strike for Ben Marmon. Move to first just to keep him honest. Not in time. Several parents and student athletes out here. Pass ball, Mayhew's going to advance to second base. Even the field umpire has to shield his eyes from the sun to see what's happening at home plate right now. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Ben Marmon, the batter. Miles Mayhew at second base gets a pretty big lead. The throw to second, not in time.
I got a feeling we're going to have a big inning.
Well, this would be the time.
Sure would.
Nobody out, runner on second, and you got Josh Ellis on deck, Ben Marmon batting. There's a curveball in for a called strike. Nice pitch.
It's a good take.
1-2. Thursday afternoon at the ballpark. Tiger on Tiger. Swing, chopper, foul.
Ben ran that out good.
Ran it out all the way. Just you never know when it gets a little English and stays fair. So we've seen that happen this season.
Yes.
I want to give a little shout out to Donald DeGeneres, Foster DeGeneres' grandfather, tuning in to the webcast online. Thank you, Donald, for checking out Dunham Sports Network and being a part of the Dunham family. We appreciate you. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ben Marmon. Runner at second base. Ball outside. Nobody out. Tigers are threatening again. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Perfect day for baseball, as we've said. The truck alley student section. I think they're just full of fresh air over there, just enjoying themselves.
Is that what they're full of?
They're full of something. There's a swing foul, or check swing foul. So 2-2 still for Ben Marmon. But, you know, they've had a big day. The junior class has had a big day. They did their class retreat for junior ring ceremony, so they went out to eat for lunch. And
Where'd they go eat?
Ruffino's.
Did they?
They did. They went to Ruffino. That's what your junior fee is for. It pays for all those fancy restaurants.
Eat better than the parents.
Some other fancy restaurants that we like. Coyote Blues. We talked about Coyote Blues. George Vollen, his son John Austin, plays on the team. George owns Coyote Blues and takes care of all the Dunham folks that come to the restaurant, feeds them the best food they ever had. We love Coyote Blues. We love the Vollen family. Ball high. Count is filled up now for Ben Marmon. Joey Thibodeau encouraged him to anything close now. I think Marmon wants to get a hit here. Swing, shot back to the pitcher's mound, knocked down, and Miles Mayhew is going to advance to third. The throw to first is overthrown, so Marmon will advance to second, and Mayhew will come all the way home on the overthrow. So the Tigers score on the play, and it's 7-0. So a line drive shot. Did it bounce? I couldn't tell.
That was a single.
Did it bounce?
Infield hit.
So it's an infield hit back to the pitcher.
Number 7, left fielder Josh Ellis.
And the throw is errant, so the runners both advance. And the run scores. 7-0 now. Bottom of the third inning. Nobody out. Josh Ellis, who had a home run earlier today, a laser beam shot into left field. Left center. And Marmon at second base. Ball outside. Here's the pitch. There's a good strike called on Josh Ellis.
Heard the umpire there.
Yeah. I have a feeling the Feliciana Tigers just want to get out of this inning. There's a curveball high. Throw to second base. Marmont is back in plenty of time.
Somebody was festive out there.
It sure sounds like it. I want to say thanks to RemQuest, one of our field sponsors, the groundwater remediation company. RemQuest, supporters of Dunham Athletics, our field sponsor. Ball inside to Ellis. So 3 balls, 1 strike. RemQuest does a lot of testing to see if groundwater is contaminated, and then they do the remediation to make sure that that groundwater is inert and no longer dangerous to the environment or to people or animals. West Terrio, a baseball guy around these parts, that's where he works. There's a foul ball back here behind the plate. So 3 balls, 2 strikes for Josh Ellis. So the Terrio family obviously have made their way. Mary Terrio, West Terrio's mom, the middle school principal here. So Frank Manali, the owner of the company of RemQuest, and Greg Booth, who has a son out here playing ball. So RemQuest was an obvious get for the Dunham field sponsorships. We appreciate RemQuest, Greg Booth, Frank Manali, West Terrio, and company. 3-2 pitch to Josh Ellis. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Wow. That one was up around the eyeballs, and he just couldn't lay off and couldn't drive it. So he misses on the fastball.
Now batting, first baseman, number 6, Nick Brooks.
So first baseman Nick Brooks steps up, 1 down, runner in scoring position here. Outfield adjusts slightly.
They're up in right field. Nick gets it.
Yeah,
Get it over the right fielder's head.
Nick can hit it past the right fielder. He's hit the ball .320 this season. Not talking batting average, I'm talking distance. I've seen him hit a ball in the right field that went 320 easy. It was just a long out, unfortunately, wasn't it?
No, he hit the wall.
Did he hit the wall?
Point Capee.
That was a long shot. That's right. The only disappointment was in another ballpark it might have been out of here. So that's what I was thinking. Was it an out? Because he seemed disappointed. So 1 ball, no strikes for Nick Brooks. Here's the pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, his daddy wants this pitcher to throw him a strike.
Yeah, well, he does too. You can tell by his body language. He looked out, kind of hung his head a little bit like, come on, throw me something I can hit. So Young doesn't want to put him on, but also doesn't want to pipe anything, I'm sure. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball low. Marmont does not move to third. That backstop could be a little deceptive. All right, 3-0. What you going to do?
Well, Daddy would let him hit. Coach Daddy wouldn't.
Coach Daddy wouldn't, huh? You'd say take. You got Wilkinson on deck. Ball 4. Throw to second. Nothing doing. Marmont is where he belongs.
Your batter, number 2, Andrew Wilkinson.
So left-handed senior Andrew Wilkinson comes up with only 1 down, runners on first and second base. He's been here before, delivered a base hit to score 2 runs with bases loaded last game. And so he's going to try a repeat performance here. Hit the ball behind the runner, see if he can score a run. Called strike on the outside corner for Wilkinson. Young battling, down 7-0. Tigers comfortably in the lead here. Won the first game 13-0 in 5 innings. Here's Young's pitch. Hard hit shot, 5 ball, right field. It's going to be deep. It's going to be very deep. It's over the right fielder's head, and the runs are going to come on in. Here comes Marmon from second base. He's going to score. Here comes Brooks from first base. He's going to score. And the runner is safe. Andrew Wilkinson gets a triple out of that long, deep shot to right field. Andrew Wilkinson.
2-run triple.
Twice today, Andrew Wilkinson has driven in runs.
8, center fielder John Austin Vollen.
Andrew Wilkinson, that's what you need out of your 9-hole hitter. When you get
take that
runners
all
on
day
base
long.
all day long. I mean, twice today has driven in runs. First game and this one too. Drove in 2 runs. So 9-0. Tigers jump out to 9-0 now. And we're just in the bottom of the 3rd inning. John Austin Vollen, center fielder. Now the hitter. Curveball up.
Another curveball.
Curveball way up there, way upstairs.
They've thrown fastballs to everybody else. John Austin steps in the plate. Here comes the curveball.
He gets more curveballs probably than anybody on this team. John Austin has power, has speed. He's got a glove and an arm too. So if he gets a fastball, I sure hate it for the Feliciana Tigers. Swing and a miss. Little throw to third, but third baseman's not covering. Andrew Wilkinson has speed too, so a pass ball could be dangerous there. One and one, the count.
John Austin needs to be patient, let the ball get to him. Way out in his front foot.
Throw to third, not in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one hit the outside corner. Was it a swing?
Nope, he took it.
He took it, that's what I thought. So outside corner for a strike. Looks like the wind's kind of calmed down just a little bit. 1 out, runner at third. Curveball, up. Ball 2. So this is where it really becomes a cerebral game. You know, you've got less than 2 outs, a runner at third base, 2-2. John Austin Vollen at bat. The pitcher's worried about that run, but he also has to concentrate on the batter. Vollen pop up. Well, it's going to be in play. The pitcher makes the out. So Vollen pops up to the pitcher for out number 2.
Your batter, shortstop, Alec Dewey.
So Alec Dewey comes up to plate with 2 outs. Andrew Wilkinson went nowhere on that little pop-up, so he stays on third. Dewey's got to get on base safely here to score the run. 9-0. Dunham Tigers in the lead, bottom of the 3rd inning. It hit him. Alec Dewey gets hit on the jersey, on the front of the jersey, and takes his base.
Your batter, number 10, Foster DeGeneres.
So now we got runners on the corners, and it just keeps getting worse for the Feliciana Tigers. Foster DeGeneres is the batter. Alec Dewey walks, hit by a pitch. Doesn't walk, but gets hit by a pitch. So a motion to first, not a throw. Keeps everybody honest.
Umpire signaled he stepped back then.
So he did not balk. He's going. DeGeneres shot.
Well done, Foster.
Ground ball, opposite field, right side of the field, up the middle. It's going to score Wilkinson. DeGeneres is going to take 2, and it's going to score Bond Rodriguez as well, who's in running for, Alec Dewey as well. So that scored 2 runs. Base hit scores 2, 11-0, Dunham Tigers.
Your batter is now number 20, Chase Day.
That's a piece of clutch hitting right there. I mean, if the score wasn't 9-0, let's say the score was 1-0.
Well, we were stealing the base, which forced the second baseman to cover, and he hit it into the spot that was left void.
Exactly where you want to hit it in that situation. So 2 down, 11-0. Chase Day up to bat.
Perfect execution of the hit and run.
Yep, beautifully done. That's going to make Coach Tibb feel a whole lot better.
You think?
I think he's looking for things to feel better about. I think he's just looking for things to feel better. Shut up. You think? There's no telling what the
Love
guy.
you, David.
You
You're
can't.
the man.
You can't tell what he's. Can you ever tell what makes Coach Tibb happy and what makes him upset?
I think
can never
winning makes
see.
him happy.
That's what I'm saying. You can never tell what makes him happy. Bon Rodriguez in running now at second base. Chase Day up to bat. I mean, he's so stoic.
I ain't going down this road. This road's a dead end.
I'm just saying, I think you know when he's not happy. Here's the pitch. Swing. Foul. So Chase Day has had a couple of good hits today. Wants to deliver Bon Rodriguez home here. 11-0. Tigers way out in front here in the bottom of the third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Another ball.
Pitcher wants to change balls. It's the ball's fault.
It's the ball's fault. Whatever works for you.
How many we got this inning? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11? Yep.
I think you said there was going to be a big inning.
Yep. I'm not done yet. Chase is due to finally hit one here.
Swing and a miss. Big swing. Was it this game or the last game that he had the shot to the wall? That was the last game,
That
right?
was last game. Hit it right at the Iberia Bank sign.
Yeah. He really drove it.
But I think we're going to have practice Friday and Saturday to get to the expectation of much faster pitching.
I would think so. There's a pop-up. First baseman camps out underneath, gloves the ball, and makes the play for the third out of the inning. So Chase Day pops up. But the Tigers get 5 that inning, so it's 11-0 as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Once again, the Dunham Tigers comfortably in command against the East Feliciana Tigers.
5 runs on 4 hits that inning.
So Feliciana Tigers pitching still trying to find the number. Tigers seem to get clutch hits just in time, doing a good job of staying on top of things. I want to take this opportunity to say thanks to some of our sponsors, our field sponsors, Gage Telephone. They're more than just telephones, networks, phones, service. If you need to install a computer network, an office network, that's what Gage does. Gage can install the network, take care of all the cabling issues, also cloud backup and any kind of technology need that you might have. Voice over IP, telephone systems, Gage Telephone is where it's at. Gage Telephone, all in one place. Also, Peter's Wealth Advisors, financial planners for now and in the future. I want to say thanks to Bill Peters and his folks. We appreciate them as longtime sponsors. We just got this report in. Looks like Redemptorist, the Wolfpack, has lost the tough one. Winning streak halts halts at 8, rather. The number 1 Redemptorist had a 5A Central on the ropes up 2-1 in the 5th, but they couldn't hang on. So the Wolfpack drops 1. That's big news right there. So Chase Day back on the mound here.
They went to a 5A school, though.
Swing and a miss to number 4, Matthews. There's a hard shot. Fly ball, center field. Back to make the catch.
Well
on
played.
The run, John Austin Volland. Nicely done.
Well played.
He was on a dead run, tracked the ball the whole way, and made the catch in center field.
Your batter, number 16, Taylor.
So 1 out. Taylor up to bat against Chase Day. There's a chopper foul on top of the Dunham dugout. No balls, 1 strike. Chase Day. There's a ball outside.
Nice pitch, Chase. That was his curveball that's a darter.
That's a beautiful curveball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Taylor. Yeah, man, it's just a deceptive pitch, and you'd almost have to practice it against Chase Day to hit that thing. Fastball right back at Day at the mound. He knocks it down, picks it up, flips it over to Nick Brooks at first.
Nice self-defense play.
To make the second out. And half the team started to run inside thinking it's the third out. I guess they're just anxious.
Number 14, Walker.
Yeah, that was a self-defense play. Protect yourself, knock the ball down, and plenty of time to pick it up and make the throw. So 2 down. And who's this batting now? You said Garner? Walker. 2 down. Fastball low. He does have a heater. When he rears back and throws that fastball, he can throw it.
Yeah, he need him to do that more often.
That's ball high. 2 balls, no strikes. Nobody on base. Top of the 4th inning. Foul ball almost hit us in the screen back here, but didn't, thank goodness. Hit the top of the, as twice today, our roof has been pelted.
We just needed to break the windows.
So we'll have to get our glass early. Here's a 2-1 pitch. There's a strike. Nice pitch right at the knees.
Got 2 outs. Last time up, this batter got on by Arrow, the third baseman.
There's a swing and a miss, and he dropped the bat. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. Boy, he really was fooled on that outside pitch by Chase Day. Records another strikeout, so Chase Day mowing them down. How many outs does he have? How many strikeouts does Chase Day have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 strikeouts. Ben Marmon in the first game went 5 innings and had 9. Chase Day has gone 4 innings and has 7. So the score 11-0 as we go into the bottom of the 4th inning. Dunham Tigers comfortably in command. On the Dunham Sports Network, we've got varsity action going on here.
Looks like we've got a new set of batters coming in.
A new set of batters coming in. We'll brief you on those batters after these words from our sponsors on the Dunham Sports Network.
The names you know and voices you trust. Only on Talk 107.3 FM. Issues that matter. Information you can count on. Live. Local, committed to Baton Rouge. Talk 107.3 FM. WBRP.
At Peak Performance Physical Therapy, we treat the athlete in everyone, from those that serve aces to those that serve others. If your doctor prescribes physical therapy, ask for Peak Performance by name, getting you back in the game of life.
Back live at Dunham Field, bottom of the 4th inning. Brady Walker is the batter. Here's the first pitch to Walker. He fouls it on the left side of the plate here. Brady Walker handles duties at third base sometimes catcher.
He was in at third that last
Was
inning.
in at third? Oh, was in at third the last inning? Third baseman, Brady Walker.
Looks like we got Henry Tessier on deck.
Henry Tessier on deck, still working against pitcher Young for Feliciana Tigers. 11-0 at Dunham Field. The lights are on here. Beautiful day for baseball. There's a check swing. Did he go?
Yes, he did.
And he says yes, he did. So strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes on Brady Walker.
I got news for you. The score 11-0.
Yeah, he's going to go.
He went.
He went. 0-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3. And he didn't run to the base. So now he's out.
Your batter, Henry Tessier.
That was a curveball, froze him up. Umpire called it a strike, but indicated he was safe unless he ran. But when the runner doesn't make an attempt to run, the umpire calls him out. So here's Henry Tessier. 1 down.
Tessier up at bat. Curveball.
Curveball for first pitch, called strike.
Somebody's worked with these East Feliciana Tigers throwing the curveball.
Well, if they can throw him for strikes, it's going to do some serious damage. It might be a little too late. Tessier with a chopper to shortstop. Over for the throw. In time to make the out. So 2 down.
Now batting, number 15, Bon Rodriguez.
So Bon Rodriguez, another junior on the Tiger baseball team, with 2 down, steps in. Caleb Day on deck. 11-0. Dunham in command. Curveball, strike. I guess you could just tell that the first pitch is going to be a curveball, and maybe maybe they know that, so they're just waiting for their pitch. Rodriguez, 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Bon's in a hole. He's got to fight it here.
Brady Walker was in a hole, struck out. He was in a hole, 0-2. Here's Rodriguez, 0-2. 2 down. Called strike 3. Curveball once again. A nice pitch and just froze him up for the 3rd out. And so the Tigers get nothing. 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the top of the 5th inning. The score is still 11-0. Tigers showing up and showing off. Chase Day takes the mound again. Miles Mayhew behind the plate. Brett Dupree takes over duties at first base. Reed May at second base. Henry Tessier taking over duties at third, and it looks like, is that Brady Walker at shortstop? That's Brady Walker at short. Caleb Day in left field, Kenny Morgan in center field, and Trey Clark in right field. Behind the plate, Miles Mayhew. Chase Day still on the mound for the Dunham Tigers. I think Coach Tibb wants him to finish this one out and get a complete game and save some arms.
That would be good.
Yeah.
We're going to have the Temptress game on Tuesday. Do we ever figure out whether it's home or away first Tuesday?
On Tuesday is here, yeah.
We need all the crowd support we can get right there.
We really do need folks to come out to the ballpark because there's nothing like hearing that crowd cheer.
We still control our own destiny.
Fastball for a strike, throwing straight downhill right to the knees.
Number 10, Young.
Fastball a little bit outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning. And that one might be a car. No. Missed a car. Foul out of play.
Could you get Mr. Keith Cox to pick up that ball?
He could. I think he's going to take his time, though. We'll get one of the freshmen to run and get that ball. Ball high.
Chase tried a curveball, left it up. Young struck out last time.
So am I correct in saying that Tigers need 3 outs and no runs scored against them to, well, anything less than 1 run?
Don't give up 2. This ball game will be over.
As long as we don't give up 2, the ball game will be over, yeah. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Young. Chase Day delivers. A line drive into the truck alley, and it does hit somebody's car, not mine. Hit somebody's truck, so it's a foul ball out of play. 2-2 the count.
That ball may have glass splinters in it.
I'll tell you what, that hit somebody's, I don't know if it was a hood or a windshield, but.
Miles Mayhew's now catching. Was it a roof? Bless you.
3-2 pitch. Outside, he walked him.
Your batter, number 6, Taylor.
So here's Taylor. We've seen him on the mound today. We've seen him also on the field. Taylor has a very open stance. Runner's going at first, and there's a hit to right field. Trey Clark is back to make the catch and makes the throw to first, and it is not in time. Brett Dupree keeps it in front of him.
He blocked it up well.
Blocked it up well. Kept it from getting past
Trey
him.
Clark on that catch.
Trey Clark makes the catch in right field, and we have
Your batter is
one
now
down.
number 13, Smith. We almost had a double play there.
It was pretty close. So Brett Dupree at first base will hold the runner on. Feliciana Tigers looking to rally. Chase Day with a move to first. Not in time. Runner calls timeout.
2 more outs here. Do we know if our boys have homework tonight?
Smith is the batter. I don't know. I know they didn't last night because of the junior ring ceremony day.
Nick needs to do some chemistry and some math, just for good measure.
Just to keep him honest.
Yep. Stealing.
And the runner's going swing and a miss for a strike. The throw is not caught. Reed May couldn't quite put a glove on the throw. It's backed up, though, by Brady Walker and contained, so a steal for the base runner. Your batter, Smith. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Runner at second base. Chase Day working to maintain the shutout.
Good
It's a
pitch
foul
there.
ball out of play. Put a good swing on it, but couldn't quite get all of it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good curveball.
There's another foul ball out of play. Still 1-2. It's been a lot of baseball today, but not as much as it could have been. There's a fastball low. Tigers win the first one. Tigers won the first one 13-0 in 5 innings, so we could have had a whole lot more baseball for this doubleheader. So that one ended a little bit early. This one might be about to. The runner's going. There's a hard hit shot into the gap in left field. Caleb Day chases it down. Here comes the runner coming around to score, and that run will score. The hitter ends up at second base. So a nice double to the wall, scores a run, and Chase Day does not get the shutout. 11-1 is the score.
Number 2, Flowers.
So the Feliciana Tigers are starting to smell rally. There's 1 out. They got a lot of ground to make up. But if they score 1 more run, this game will continue. No balls, 1 strike with a little dribbler foul to number 2, Flower. There's a strike. 0-2. Runner at second base. Curveball, foul.
He just froze him.
Yeah,
That was such a good curveball.
he was just protecting himself. It was a very good curveball. 0-2, 1 down, runner at second base. Tigers trying to finish this one in 5. Chase Day working hard. Like you said, they want to get out of here and get some homework done. Move to second
Got
base.
him.
The ball is mid. Reed May couldn't quite put the ball into his glove. The runner's going to advance to third. Kenny Morgan with the throw. Henry Tessier at third base. Can't quite get the ball in his glove, and the runner does advance to third base. So that runner at third is an important run because if he scores, this game continues to 7 innings. If not, we'd be done in 5 and breathe a little life into the Feliciana Tigers. Still no balls, 2 strikes, but 1 out with a runner on third. Chase Day needs a strikeout here.
That was a good tease. He set up out there. He wasn't
Yeah,
trying to throw that
that's
pitch
right.
for a strike.
You could see that Miles Mayhew, the catcher, set up outside and trying to tease him for the swing. So now here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, foul.
That was off the catcher's mask. East Feliciana's coming alive in that dugout.
Yeah, I hear them. They're coming alive. They want to keep this game going. I believe it's 2-2 is the count, isn't it?
No, it's 1-2.
1-2, okay. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice pitch by Chase Day, and that makes things just a little bit more comfortable when you got a runner at third.
Now. Number 1, D. Wright.
So Wright, it's going to be up to Wright to deliver this run home and keep this game going. Otherwise, it'll be over. 2 down. Here's the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. Chase Day trying to get this final out so we don't go into regulation innings. We end it early. 0-1 pitch. Shows bunt. Strike. 0-2.
That was kind of I'm going to try to put the ball in
Just
play.
put the ball in play to try to make something happen. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at third. Chase Day, runner threatens. Ball high. So right now, Feliciana is playing to extend this game, to get that runner in.
End it right here. Nope, outside.
Ball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So the score is 11-1, and I actually feel a little drama here.
Yeah.
You know, a little excitement going on. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Chase Day. Ball high. Full count. My, oh my, we have a little thing going on here. This is Wright at bat. What can Wright do with a full count? Runner at third. Here's the pitch. Foul. Into the parking lot. That one sounded like it hit a car. That one didn't sound like it hit dirt. So 3-2. The payoff pitch is fouled back. Runner at third base. 2 outs. Chase Day with a 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him. The third out is made on the arm of Chase Day, which gives him 8 strikeouts on the afternoon to end the ball game, and the Dunham Tigers take the sweep of the doubleheader. The first game 13-0, the second 11-1. Winning pitcher Chase Day, a great job on the mound with a lot of strikeouts and some good defense behind him and some good offensive display by the Dunham Tigers. So the Tigers really needed those wins, and they got a tough road ahead, though, like you said, Aaron. Episcopal and
we control our destiny.
We control our destiny. We're going to play. The next game is whom?
We play Redemptorist on Tuesday.
Redemptorist, who is right now tied for first with us. And then we've got Episcopal, and then Redemptorist again.
Tuesday, Thursday, and then I think we have Saturday off when we play Episcopal.
Okay, so Redemptorist back-to-back, and then
Episcopal back-to-back.
And then Episcopal back-to-back. So a lot of ball games to come up. It's gonna be a tough road to hoe for the Dunham Tigers, but hopefully, hey, we're peaking at the right time. Maybe that's the deal. We're just peaking at the right time.
We have a winning record.
We do have. That's right. A winning record in the district. That's good. Well, we want to once again thank our sponsors of the Dunham Sports Network on the platinum level: Peak Performance Physical Therapy, Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company, Guarantee Broadcasting. Thank you very much for your support. Also on the gold level, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Loop Theory Studios, and Steve Johnson State Farm. On the silver level, for Dunham Tiger Athletics and the Dunham Sports Network, Chick-fil-A, Coleman Partners, Peters Wealth Advisors, Keith Cox Stern Agee, State Farm agent Bill Barkus, Bancorp South, and Brewbachers. All these are great supporters of Dunham Athletics and the Dunham Sports Network. So the Dunham Tigers take 2 from the East Feliciana Tigers on this beautiful Thursday afternoon for baseball. Both games ended in short innings after 5 as the Dunham Tigers shut them down. So we'll see you next time as we broadcast or webcast against, we're going to do Redemptorist on Tuesday. So be back here for Tuesday afternoon as we broadcast, webcast, against Redemptorist, a home game. The Dunham Tigers take on the Wolves, and so we'll see you then. Thank you for joining us on the Dunham Sports Network.